Hello, Seventeen here. As 2022 comes to an end, I saw that Andy's Randomness made a video about what the new year has to come. Unfortunately, my colleagues haven't been having as good of a 2022 as I have. So, and then Pine Parallel was really stressful for him, even more so than Andy. It's just trying to fight the plan is hard for them, but it's easy for me. So I'll continue to do that. I'll have a crime news update later on, hopefully. Anyway, 2022 started out it started out with the rise in the pandemic, so between my two junior year semesters, I was really bored. I decided to take on some Secure Schools college work from these two books and this book. Yes and no, it sounds to be easy books that are not for college juniors. But that's all I had. There were no workbooks for light calculus. I also did some geometry. Then in February, I finally got to get back with my social group Tic-Tac-Go, and then started the second semester of junior year, where I got to take 9 classes instead of the usual 8, because there was one on Zoom that was really interesting. It was about the Hudson Valley. And you know my username says SendPowerHV, not SendPowerLI, because I'm not from Long Island, even though I do the geographic swaps. I'm from the Hudson Valley. And it was fun to learn about the Hudson Valley, the stuff I forgot after I was studying Long Island for so many years. There were a few other classes I took that were fun, like astronomy I took for the second time at SLC. Took it during sophomore year and now junior year. Of course, the trips to Pleasantville were fun, and that's when the Metro North schedule started to add more trains on both the weekdays and the weekends. Single tracking ended north of Hartsdale all the way to Pleasantville, where I got off on weekdays. However, things started to turn the worst for the real Mineola, as there were fires, some of them. Don't quote me on that, of course. Rats, people trying to get out, garbage on the floors everywhere, on the curbs. Sign of decline. Of course, on my trips to Hempstead was a much better place, but Pine Parallel claims that it's ridden with crime when I haven't seen any of that stuff. I took a couple trips to Eisenhower Park and one to the Edgewood Pine Barrens in 2022. Summer wasn't so good, though. One of the pools that I really liked a lot was closed for the season because of a broken pipe under it. Made all the other pools crowded and made swimming a lot less fun in the summer. Let's hope that 2023 has a better summer. And the Wilson's Waves pool in Mount Vernon is open. St. Albans equivalent. Yeah, I think it's St. Albans equivalent. It's right by the Mount. It's just by the Mount Vernon East train station, a little bit further east. So let's hope that also the gas prices go down in 2023, because the TTT may use diesel fuel on its vehicles at first until the flywheel energy storage is perfected, and I have more money on the TTT, which I hope will get started. I'm sorry about all the delays. It's really hard. My uncle's used to building houses, so he could get me a building, but not... Or it's harder for him to get me buses and trains. But I'm working on that. And then at the end of 2022, Cherry Computer finally started. My company that I've been awaiting for a decade now. Or more. No, not more. It's been awaited for 9 years and 10 months. The prototype has been manufactured. It's basically a Morello Studio. Like the Mac Studio. but expandable and much bigger case, much more modular, more efficient. And then I do plan on having an off CES keynote where I'm going to announce or maybe even launch the computers that I'll announce. I'm not going to tell you yet because I still have some deciding to do. 2022, the beginning, is also where I got that ComHab worker that built that prototype computer and is going to be the main manufacturing until production ramps up. So hopefully 2023 it turns out good for the computers. I sold around like 10 plus trading card decks already at a store in Union Square. So that means there's around like 87 of them left there in stock that are going to sell soon. More on the deck of cards. An extra non-trading card game. So business has been successfully started. It's just that I need to promote my Cherry computer and put it on my website, which I will, hopefully, do, because eBay is not really working. So far I've got no views on that, but it is for sale now. Hopefully Apple's March event doesn't turn to be a disaster. I know I'm saying that as if I am not a competitor to Apple, but I am a competitor to Apple because I'm trying to save the computer industry from them ruining it. With Apple Silicon, of course. Something that people forget about the inconvenience of using and repairing and upgrading, all in favor of the good performance that isn't really all that good or power efficient after all. And Secure Schools, probably going to finally be taking a Calculus 3 course next week, along with, what are the others? Differential equations too, because I already took the first one. I know differential equation usually comes after Calculus 3, but I didn't finish Calculus 3 on the YouTube, unlike the other two courses, linear algebra and differential equations. Then I still need to take Physics 1 even, so I have a strong math background for that. Though I'm still taking a lower math course at WCC in the spring, because that's a place where you need to start really low in order to succeed, even if you're not going for credit like I'm not. I've been making a lot of friends. Nearly most of the people I know from the social group go to WCC, Westchester Community College in Valhalla. One just graduated in his senior year. Yeah, senior year, not sophomore. It often takes them a little longer. But what am I to say about that? They're special needs. So hopefully 2023 turns out to be better. The pool and the school, the other school. Yeah, I'm going to 3 schools all at once. Crazy. The computers, the trading card game. Hopefully Long Island gets to be better. Hopefully my influence on making Long Island a better place once I'm bigger in business will help. It'll help prevent places like Mineola from being in decline and ramp back up again with my stores opening in Mineola being great stores. Now Pine Power Light are probably going to say, why do that? These stores have closed all the time. I'm going to start, once I have the power, I'll start advocating, make sure Mineola becomes a better place, along with the other Middle Island places. Westbury, Hicksville, Wyandanch, Syosset, a lot of other places that everywhere it should be equal.